Welcome to this practice for your ovulation. This is for the period during your ovulation when you feel the most energetic, most vibrant, and you feel like you have lots of energy. You want to use this time to really build strength and to really sustain yourself through the rest of your period. So now we'll start in a comfortable standing position. This practice will include both a flow, vinyasa flow practice, as well as some gentle qigong to begin to harvest all your energy. Coming to a comfortable standing position with either your feet together or hip distance apart, whichever feels better for you. We'll breathe in to raise all your hands towards the sky. And as you breathe out, flow all the way towards the earth. Let the palms touch the ground or your legs. Breathe in to lengthen your spine forward. Look straight ahead. Exhale, we'll fold towards the earth. 2 more times like this. Inhale to lengthen the spine forward. Exhale to fold. One last time, inhale, really lengthen your spine forward. And as you exhale, fold all the way to the ground. With your next breath, ground the palms down and step both legs back into your plank position. We'll hold this position to build strength. Lengthen your heels away while shifting your shoulders over the wrists. Draw your belly in and flatten the back and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll slowly release your knees down to the ground and shift the shoulders over the wrist. Draw the belly in and come slowly into a half push-up as you bend your elbows down. From then on, lower all the way to the ground. Let the palms come by the sides of your chest area. Roll your shoulder blades back. Draw your elbows close to the sides of your ribs. Breathe in to rise to any degree in your cobra pose. Lifting and opening the front of your chest while lengthening your toes away from you. Staying for 3, 2, 1. As you breathe out, push the palms, shift the hips back, and then come into your downward facing dog. Pushing the ground away, lifting your bum to the sky, creating spaciousness in your back and in the back of your legs. Now we'll bend your left knee and bring it close towards the belly, lengthening your right heel to the ground. Changing with your next breath, lengthening your left leg, bending your right knee. Let's change again and change. One more time to change. Last one, change. And now lengthen both legs, both heels to the ground. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Now from here, slowly begin to shift forward once again into your plank. Drop your knees down into your all-fours position. We'll cross your shins behind you and slowly walk the palms towards your knees and come to sit behind your legs. From here in this cross-legged position, we'll breathe in to raise the palms to touch the sky. Breathe out to turn to your right side, gentle spinal twist. Breathe in to slowly lengthen, touch the sky. Breathe out to turn to your left side this time. Now, as you breathe in, come back through the center. We'll release your feet out in front of the knees bend. Begin to hug your thighs into your belly, keeping your spine long. Shift the weight slightly back and maybe your toes float off the ground. Option to stay here, option to begin to float one foot off, the other foot, and maybe one hand by the side of your legs, maybe both hands. We'll hold this position in your both pose, breathing in and out, drawing the belly in, lengthening the spine for 5, 4, 3, you're doing great. 2, strong core, last one. Good, now release, cross the shins. This time we'll do a side stretch. Breathe in, hands touch the sky. As you breathe out, reach over to your right side. Keep anchoring down through your left hip as you do so. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out all the way to your left side this time as you anchor your right hip down. Good. Now inhale to come back up through the center. Now we'll come into reverse table position. Let your feet come on the ground. Let the palms come underneath your shoulders. Your feet are about 1.5 to 2 feet distance away from you. Toes pointing away from you. Fingers also pointing in the same direction as your toes. Roll the shoulder blades back to really rainbow the spine. Can you do a cobra with your spine? Pull your shoulder blades towards each other. Puff your chest up and draw your belly in as you breathe in to lift and float your hips off the ground. Keep breathing in and out here, drawing your belly in. You may wish to either look at your belly button or towards the sky while you keep this position, maintaining a steady breath for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's slowly release that down. Now we'll begin to lengthen one leg in front of you, the other leg in front of you. Interlace the fingers in front of the belly area. Breathe in to raise the palms all the way to the sky. And as you breathe out, draw the belly in and fold all the way towards your legs. We'll hold this position, breathing in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to slowly rise up. Exhale, cross the shins. Slowly plant the palms down into your all-fours position and step back from then on into plank position. From plank, feel free to move through the same style of vinyasa as we did just now. Maybe you keep your knees down and lower all the way down. Or if you'd like to join me, you can bend your elbows in chaturanga, slide forward into up dog or cobra, and then slowly at your own pace, come into your downward facing dog. 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. You can shake out your hip, yes and no. Reaching your heels down to the ground, lengthening the back of your spine for 3, 2, 1. Once again, shift forward into plank position. From the plank position, drop the knees down. Cross your feet behind you. Walk the palms all the way to the knees. We're going to repeat the same flow. Breathe in, hands touch the sky. Breathe out, spiral your heart to your right side. Breathe in, touch the sky. Breathe out, turn to your left side. Breathe in, come back to the center. Come straight into your variation of both poles. Now this time, if you wish to lengthen your legs, feel free to go ahead. Keep the spine long. Keep the legs engaged. Keep your belly drawn in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the shins, breathe in, lift and touch the sky. Breathe out, stretch over to your right side this time. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out all the way to your left side. We've done this before. Inhale to come back. Now as you exhale, preparing for your reverse table, same options as before. Palms facing the direction of your feet, feet facing forward about 1.5 to 2 feet distance away from your hips. Press down through the feet, roll the shoulder blades back, puff up your chest, and then lift the hips off the ground. Draw and firm the belly in. Squeeze your inner thighs, lifting your bum just a little bit more for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly release. You're doing great. We'll lengthen one foot out, the other leg out. Breathe in to interlace your fingers and raise them all the way to the sky. Breathe out, fold beyond your toes, far beyond your toes, lengthening and stretching. And we'll stay here in your forward fold in your Paschimottanasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in to slowly rise with your breath. Breathe out, cross the shins, plant your palms down. Slowly step back into your plank position. Once again, holding your plank for about 5, 4. Lengthen the spine for 3, 2, 1. Vinyasa, your variation, whatever that looks and feels like. Flowing with your breath, coming back into your downward facing dog for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Look to your hands, but walk your hands all the way to your feet. A little bit of a change of perspective this time. Breathe in to lengthen, looking forward into the future. Exhale, connecting with the present. Inhale to lengthen, strengthen. Exhales to soften and surrender. One last time. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale to fold. Now press down through your feet. Breathe in to rise. Touch the sky with your hands. And then exhale into your heart center. Great. For the next part of the class, we'll step wide, widening your stance, and then let your feet turn out diagonally. Your heels turn in slightly. We're going to work a little bit with your inner groin area. We'll start to bend the knees, let the palms as if holding a flask of water. We're going to fill the flask of water with your breath. Breathe in to rise all the way to your chest, legs straighten. Breathe out, soften and down. Again, inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. 3 more times. Keep your shoulders relaxed as you do this. Great. Last 2 times, your inhale will rise and fill the flask. Your exhale will gently begin to empty the flask. One last round, breathe in. And then breathe out. Great. And this time really settle low into the groin area, into your quadriceps. Firm your belly in and tuck the tailbone in very slightly and lengthen the back of your hip to the sky. From here, we'll bend down low with your hands as if scooping from underneath a lake. We'll pick up the moon from underneath the lake and begin to place it in the sky. Let your thumbs point to the inner corners of your eyebrows as you look at your moon. We'll spread that moonlight as you breathe out. Breathe in to gather the moonlight into you. From your third eye, let your fingers curl in one by one and then begin to dive down from your third eye through your throat to your heart. Flatten your back, swim forward with the palms. Huge breath in here, flat back. Exhale back down into the water. We're going to pick up the moon. And once again, place it in the sky. Exhale, spread that moonlight. Good. Inhale, gather it into you, into your third eye. Curl your little finger, forefinger, third, index, thumb. As you dive down, exhale, bend the knees into your throat. Speak and be heard. Your heart, love and be loved. Swim the back of the palms, wrists, forward, one huge stroke into the future. As you exhale all the way back down, pick up the moon. And then once again, we're going to place it in the sky. Let's do this 3 more times. Spread the moonlight. Breathe in, gather the moon into you. Can you feel that soft feminine energy? Exhale, honor your inner divine. Dive down into the depths of your heart. From your heart, connecting with your future, your dreams. Swim into the future, but stay connected to the present. Last 2 times. You might be moving faster or slower than me. Inhale, place the moon in the sky. Exhale, spread the moonlight. Inhale, keep a little bit for yourself. Don't forget yourself. Exhale, dive into the present moment. From here now, connect with the future. Breathe in. And exhale, not forgetting your past. Breathe out. One last time, hold that moon. Full moon, placing it in the sky, in ovulation, spread that moonlight, harvesting everything, gathering that into you. From your inner intuition, trusting yourself, diving down to your throat, your heart, your inner power, reaching forward from your heart, swimming forward, and then exhale all the way down. We'll pick up that moon one last time. And then this time, begin to heel toe your feet closer and closer. Keep that moon with you, and we'll begin to work with a very gentle movement. Imagine you're holding the energy of the moon between your palms. Breathe in to expand this energy. Knees are soft. Breathe out, soften this energy. 4 more times. Inhale, spread that energy, grow. Exhale, condense, compress. Last 3 times, you may wish to imagine fire burning, spreading as you breathe in, and metal contracting, drawing in as you breathe out. Last 2 times, inhale, expand with your breath. Exhale to soften. Last 1 time, inhale to expand. And breathe out to soften. Good. And now slowly and gently begin to place one and then the other palm on top of your lower energy center, about 3 fingers below your belly button area. Let your knees be soft. We're going to finish off this practice with a very gentle movement called the pelvic tilt. Stay facing forward, but I'll show you this movement sideways for a bit more clarity. So we're going to do a small cat-cow with your spine. As you inhale, arch the spine. Can you tilt your bum towards the back? Feel the whole of the front of your spine begin to lengthen. Exhale, scoop the belly in, round the spine a slight bit. We'll do this 4 more times. Inhale like water. Exhale, flowing. Last 3 times. Inhale to arch. Exhale to scoop. Last 2. Can you feel the 3 curves of your spine undulating? Good. When you finish the last one, inhale to arch, exhale to scoop. Keep your tailbone tucked very slightly under to create space for your kidney area. This is especially great for you if you have lower back pain or tension around the mid-back or lower back or hip area. So with this slightly tucked in stance, we're going to begin to close your eyes and let your palms rest on top of your lower energy center. Soften your heart with your feet hip distance apart. Connecting with your breath, noticing the sensations underneath your palm. Not just at the surface of your skin, but deep inside of your belly, in that pool, that reservoir of energy we call your dantian, or your field of energy, your elixir field. And we'll stay here breathing in and out for just about 10 more breaths. In a moment, I will go silent, but know that I'm here with you. Let's begin. Now gently and slowly begin to let your eyes blink open. To close the practice, we'll connect the heaven and earth. Breathe in, let your palms flow up towards the sky as if gathering the energy of the sun. Touch the sun and let this energy begin to touch the crown of your head. Guide this energy as your palms flow in front of your face, through all your 7 chakras and your 3 energy centers. Deep in your 3rd eye, deep in the center of your heart, and deep in the area of your lower energy center, close to your lower belly area. Second time, same movement, different intention. As you breathe in, feel that you are the bridge between heaven and earth. Can you feel that you are in relationship with everything and everyone? As you breathe out, soften your heart, feel that you glow, and in this light that you illuminate not just your own life, but the lives of others as well. Last one, connecting with the earth. As you breathe in, even as you grow like a tree to touch the sky, you never forget your roots. Even as your mind transcends past, present, and future, you are always, your body is always living and feeling the present moment. What you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you feel, here and now, you are present and mindful always. Great. And now let's softly rest the palms once again on your lower energy center. Let's take a moment, breathing in together, let your belly expand. And breathing out, softening into spaciousness. Thank you so much. This marks the end of this ovulation practice. I hope you enjoyed this fusion vinyasa as well as Qigong practice, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video.